Welcome to Reimagining Abilities, our podcast telling some of the stories of the individuals we support.
My name is Jerry Bernard, and I'm the CEO of the Charles Lea Center. We are an organization that's really committed to supporting people with disabilities in the communities where they live, work, and play, and learn. And what's really exciting about what we do, these services are individualized. In other words, people are looked at for who they are as a person, and what their needs are, and what they would like to do, and what they would like to see in their lives. And then we take the responsibility of trying to help them achieve those goals or those visions that they have set for themselves. So it's a really exciting opportunity for us to really have a very positive impact on other people's lives. And we do that across all their lives, all their areas, where they live, in their home, in their apartments, with their families, where they work, what kind of jobs they want, where they play, what kind of things they want to do in the community, what they do with their free time. And then most importantly, we give them the opportunities to learn, to grow, learn new things, experience new things. So when you take all these things together in the context, we hope that we provide a very, very positive environment for them to thrive and continue to enjoy life like the rest of us do, just like anybody else. As we think about people in general, myself or anybody else, we're all complex human beings. We have lots of things going on in our lives. And when we talk about a person, we don't just cut people up into parts. There's a part here, there's a part there. There's a whole person that we need to be looking at. And so when we talk about anybody's life, we talk about everything that impacts their lives, their families, their work, their lives. But the only way you really get to know what it is that's important to them is really getting to understand who they are and taking that time. Because once you get to understand who they are and you get to really have a good sense of what's important to them, what's important for them, then you're able to really have the kind of impact that hopefully we would like to have to help them. If you start approaching people in a very superficial kind of way and just kind of categorize them, you miss out on those important elements that's important in their lives. And I think the other thing that's also very important is that you got to make sure that what you do addresses all the need areas of a person's life: their health, their friends, their relationships, their work, their moods. Because we all have that, and it's absolutely no different for someone who has a disability. Yeah, so that's what we try to do, and it does take time. It takes maybe a little bit longer. But what we do think at the end is that we're able to provide them with a unique level of support that really, really goes deep into who they are as a person, and really make sure that those things that we do really have the meaningful impact on their lives that we would like to see for them. Well, I think like many organizations, we all strive to do our very best in terms of the way we provide services. And so when we got this designation of being a Person-Centered Excellence Award for services that we provide, that was extremely important because this was presented to us from an outside source, someone who was looking into our organization and seeing what and how we do things. And of course, internally, we always like to think that we're doing a really good job and that we're supporting the people the way we would like to. But getting that validation from experts in the field who come from outside of the organization is tremendous, because it validates that we are going in the right direction and that we are doing the kinds of things that we say we're doing. And so that is, to me, sort of like the next part is how do we make sure that we're doing what we're doing well, and getting that kind of response from folks like people from CQL, who's the accreditation body that we received that designation from, really kind of then allows us to then think further and take the next step. And at the same time is validating that we are really doing the things that we're supposed to be doing. So it's pretty amazing that we achieved that. And a real credit goes to all the staff at the Charles Lea Center who've done this and made this happen. I think we have an incredible group of people who work at the center and they work. Not only do they work hard every day, they also have the vision of what it is that the Charles Lea Center is about. And I think we talk an awful lot of being innovative and really being creative and trying to figure out something that's going to make someone's life better, and that's what our staff do every single day. And it may not sound like a lot, but man, when you're working with somebody who's very complex, they have complex health needs, and you figure out a way how to get them to a baseball game, or you figure out a way how to make their dreams come alive, at the same time taking care of their basic needs. I don't think I could put that in words. I mean, it's just incredible. We were very fortunate to have such wonderful people who work at the center and make the magic happen, as I like to say every day. Well, I think for us it's really a continuation of what we're doing. We want to continue to maximize the use of creative technologies to help people to live more independently. We are looking at alternative ways to provide affordable housing for people who want to live in their own homes, in their own apartments. We're looking at how we can continue to help people to find jobs in the community where they're actually working in community jobs and not in more sheltered work settings. And then we're also really spending a lot of time at looking at our internal infrastructure needs, which is really making sure that we are maximizing our resources so that we are utilizing everything we have to be able to support these programs as efficiently, as effectively as we can. And then certainly on the employee side, we want to continue to provide opportunities for professional development and professional growth, and initiate a bunch of new training programs over the next few years that will allow some of our employees to grow and move into other leadership roles within this organization. And then finally, we really want to look at how this whole telehealth can be leveraged to really assist people to get better access to good health care in a timely manner, and in a way that's going to be proactive as opposed to reactive, so that they don't have to go to emergency rooms or other places like that. So there's a lot that we're trying to do, but again, the focus remains the same, and that is really making sure that we are focused on the person, and that we are designing the services and supports around that person. And as long as we continue to do that, I think we'll continue to be effective in what we do every day.
If you want to support us, you can contact us at our website, www.charleslea.org.